Research adjusts rapid autism diagnosis to prevent mental health crises. A groundbreaking study published in January 2026 is reshaping how we understand common ADHD medications. New federal digital accessibility rules set to take effect for public services. A surprising culprit in the brain, iron may be the key to unlocking better cognitive health for those with a Down syndrome. Federal listening sessions launched to address special education challenges. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Rainbow Ray's Special Needs News Updates. The past few months have brought powerful and sometimes conflicting developments for families of children with special needs. Today, we are diving into a massive 2026 update, covering everything from groundbreaking ADHD brain research and new federal digital laws to Michigan's $100 million infrastructure bond. Let's explore how these shifts are reshaping inclusivity across the nation. My name is Naveen and I'm your host. Research adjusts rapid autism diagnosis to prevent mental health crises. The clock is ticking for neurodivergent youth, as new data suggests that speed of diagnosis is a matter of mental health survival. New clinical research released in February 2026 emphasizes the critical need for faster diagnostic pathways for autism to mitigate high rates of depression and suicide. The study highlights that delayed identification often leads to years of internal struggle and a lack of specialized support, which can exacerbate mental health vulnerabilities. Experts are now calling for a universal screening to become a standard part of pediatric care to ensure neurodivergent children receive early intervention during key developmental windows. By shortening the gap between first symptoms and formal diagnosis, healthcare providers hope to improve long-term emotional stability for autistic youth. While we look toward faster identification, science is also redefining how we treat the neurodivergent brain once it is identified. A groundbreaking study published in January 2026 is reshaping how we understand common ADHD medications like Ritalin and Adderall. Contrary to long-held beliefs that these drugs primarily fix attention circuitry, new brain scans suggest they actually work by activating the brain's reward and alertness systems. This wakes up the brain, making boring or repetitive tasks feel more engaging rather than just sharpening focus. These findings could lead to more personalized treatment plans that focus on motivation-based strategies alongside traditional pharmacological support. As our medical understanding evolves, our legal frameworks are also moving to ensure digital world is just as inclusive as the physical one. New federal digital accessibility rules set to take effect for public services. The Department of Justice just sent a clear message, the digital curb cut message. The digital curb cut is no longer optional. It is the law. The US Department of Justice has finalized a landmark rule under Title II of Americans with Disabilities Act, mandating strict web accessibility standards for all state and local government services. Starting in early 2026, public entities must ensure their digital platforms, ranging from school portals to municipal utility sites, are fully accessible to individuals with disabilities. This includes specific requirements for keyboard navigation, screen reader compatibility, and high contrast visuals. The move is hailed as a major victory for the special needs community, ensuring that digital barriers do not prevent access to essential public information. While the DOJ fixes digital barriers, medical researchers are uncovering biological ones that affect the aging Down syndrome community. Iron overload identified as a potential driver for early Alzheimer's in Down syndrome. A surprising culprit in the brain, iron may be the key to unlocking better cognitive health for those with a Down syndrome. Researchers have uncovered a significant link between iron accumulation in the brain and the early onset of Alzheimer's disease in individuals with Down syndrome. The study suggests that iron overload may accelerate the formation of amyloid plaques, which are a hallmark of cognitive decline. This discovery provides a new biological target for preventive therapies as clinicians look into whether managing iron levels could preserve cognitive function for longer periods. This research is a part of broader 2026 push to address the specific health challenges faced by aging Down syndrome population. Addressing biological needs is a vital, but the federal government is also turning its ear to the daily struggles of students and teachers. Federal listening sessions launched to address special education challenges. For the first time in years, the federal government is opening the floor to the people who live the reality of special education every day. In late January 2026, the Office of Special Education and Rehabilitative Services, OSERS, initiated a series of nationwide virtual listening sessions. These meetings allow parents, teachers, and students with special needs to share their direct experience with the current education system. The goal is to identify systemic gaps in the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act (IDEA) funding and implementation. Feedback from these sessions will inform upcoming policy adjustments aimed at empowering parents and returning more control over specialized curriculum to local school districts. That wraps up today's update on the fast-moving world of neurodiversity and special education. From landmark DOJ rulings to breakthroughs in the ADHD research, 2026 is already proving to be a transformative year. Stay connected with our channel to keep up with the latest news, stories, and insights from the special needs community. Be sure to tune in next time for more updates. Also, don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you again for your continuous support in the form of watching our news updates time to time. And we will bring stories that help special need community next time. Stay safe and stay connected.